Hello and welcome to the second video on my channel, and today we are going to be talking about how I pretty much gave my life to Christ, right? And I'm gonna kind of say a little bit about me first because, well, this is my second video on my channel. The first video I did was a travel vlog. It was me doing or going to Sweden for the first time, and it was really nice. And I decided I wanted to do more videos like this, more like personal videos, and have a channel to just think say your thoughts and whatever, just have a community. And pretty much last night was pretty much the night that I gave my life to Christ. I told God, like, I would love for this to, I'm looking forward to our relationship. I really want to, my life is in your hands. I trust you to guide me the way and show me the light, and bring me out of dark times and have a helping hand when I need it and stuff like that. The reason why I did is because, like, why wouldn't you? Like, you would have so much, like, you would have eternal life. Like, you would have, all the love in the world. And it really did get to me because it's like, okay, so some background about me. I have always been like a grinder. Like, I've always been grinding towards something. I'm trying to think where exactly I'm going. We're in the woods right now, and we're trying to find this one spot that I like going to. I went there with my one friend the one time, my best friend James. But yeah, so I've been a big gamer growing up. I've always been grinding, stuff like that, and it's always been fun. It's always been fun, like making memories and like kind of like building friendships and stuff like that. Just the usual kid mentality. But the thing is, oh, there's a spider web that connected from my thing to the what the heck? Oh, okay, that was weird. The thing is, though, these games, they don't really give you the ultimate satisfaction. It's temporary. Like, it's a lot of stuff is just temporary. Same with like like if you were to smoke, it's temporary. It's a temporary pleasure. Just random example, and an ironic example. Hold on, I just want to check. See, yeah, okay, we are recording. Okay, good. It's been a while since I used this camera. I'm using the DJI Action 4. And this is the DJI Action, or the Mic 2. Spent a hefty amount, but I only used it for Sweden. Now I'm using it for the second time, so which is nice. But yeah, anyway, so what was I saying? A little bit about me. Wow, I see. You're gonna learn a lot about me, or the one thing you're gonna learn a lot about me is that, one, I talk really fast. Two, I say something and then my mind just goes somewhere else, and I just start rambling about other stuff. But yeah, so okay, so I grew up as a Christian. I didn't really understand it as a kid. Like, like my parents were kind of religious. They put me through like Sunday Bible school, and like I kind of went through that, kind of like the forced kind of side of it. And it wasn't really like a relationship at all with God or anything like that. So I don't really count that. It was pretty, it was a forced thing. It doesn't really count. Same with like being baptized, like when you're young. Like you didn't choose to do that. It was your parents that made that choice for you. I guess some could say it was God choosing it for. I don't know. But man, I'm hoping I don't get no ticks on here. Grass. It's almost August, and so like it's pretty hot, and it's or at least in Pennsylvania. So like all like the grass is all getting up there and stuff like that. So shift like that. So it's gonna be ticks. But anyways, so yeah, so I went to like Sunday Bible school and stuff like that, but I never really understood or really wanted to even. So Oh my gosh. I keep on yapping. Oh, my screen went off. Oh, okay, we're good, we're good. I pretty much, it's like, should I even cut this? Should I cut this out? Should I not cut this out? Nah, I'll be fine. I'll leave it in. I'll leave it in for the, second video. It's down the line, I'll definitely cut this stuff out, but hey man, that's just you guys learning a bit more about me, So, yeah, so growing up, I was a big gamer and I never really wanted to really learn more about religion because like my friends really didn't, and it wasn't really up until this point now, which my best friend James, he's pretty into Christianity, and it wasn't until a year or like a year and a half ago where he started like learning more about it, and now he's like really into it, and he was saved as well. And since then, he's been kind of like, God's been talking through him to talk to me about it. And I can see it more and more as time goes on. And sorry, I got a notification on my Apple Watch. I love my Apple Watch because it tracks my activity and it makes me more fit. Like, not more fit. It makes me want to do like running and stuff like that, which I got back into. Anyways, off topic. What was I talking about? But yeah, this is the spot. Very nice little cozy spot. We came from up there. Nice little spot, nice little thing. But yeah, so I was never big into religion, but like he's been like leaving like an imprint on me like this whole time. And like, we're best friends. Like I'm actually gonna be the best man at his wedding, which is pretty awesome. Which is next year. Which I'm actually gonna like, he just started like, he's starting his own YouTube channel, and we're actually gonna do like a little like podcast thing. His channel is gonna be like a Christian channel. My channel is more so of like vlogging and like doing like travel stuff, like going to like Japan, Sweden, wherever the heck, or whatever interests me, I guess. I haven't really decided too much on like what to do. Really just whatever comes to mind, I guess. Hey man, if you guys have like any opportunities or any suggestions, I would just comment it below. If anybody is watching, I doubt people are really watching this. I really doubt people are watching this. The thing is, another kind of fun fact is I used to like always just like record videos on my phone of just like this, like just like me talking like this to like my camera, and just like kind of like a documentary, like where I'm at in my life, kind of like a journal. Except I don't really like writing too much, and I don't really like reading too much. So that's why I do videos. Granted, I am a photographer as well. I also do wedding photography as like a side thing. Well, I kind of pursue it as a main thing, actually. But I also do Wawa full time though, so it's like I have two things going on. Anyway, again, what was I talking about? I don't know. I was talking about James leaving an imprint on me. So last night, him and I hung out, and we had a really good talk. We had a little bit of a Bible study, and it was really nice because I could really relate to it, and especially for the point where I'm at in my life right now. And it really struck me. And I was asking questions, and like I asked a few questions, which I really do, but I was like, I feel like God's like judging me for like putting all this time and effort into like my gaming stuff, and I just feel like it's not paying off in the way I wanted it to. Like a temporary pleasure, pretty much. That's pretty much what it is. But I feel like he's judging me. I feel like he like is kind of upset that I'm choosing that and not like, doing this. You know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, he's not judging you. Like he would never judge you. And it kind of like really struck me, and some other conversations were happening, and it really did change my heart. And I really did want to look more into, God and stuff like that, and like religion. I would personally say I'm a Christian. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I grew up as. My buddy James, like he grew up as Catholic, but then he then for a while, like both him and I, we weren't like really anything for a while. I wouldn't really say atheists. We were just kind of like concerned. Like we didn't really know. We didn't really care too much at the time. So, but yeah, I would say, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, man, look at this. Such a nice view, man. Wow, man. I always wear Vans. Always. Like, no matter what, I always wear Vans. Although when I did get back into running, I actually got a new pair of some running shoes. They're not Vans. But yeah, so pretty much, man, there's some things I've heard on my phone, like I'm just like blanking out right now. Yes, so last night when I pretty much, okay, so I did already say like, God is my Lord and Savior, back in like, what was it, like November of last year? Or like early 2025. I forget when me and James went to what's it called? There's like, so sometimes I go to like his church that he goes to, and it's like people my age, which is pretty nice. And there's this thing. Oh, weekend of the Word. There's this thing like once a year where we go to like someplace, and we all just like go there for like the weekend, and we just talk about God, like read the Bible and stuff like that, and just have like a really good time. It's like 3 times a day where we do Bible study, or we go to the church and like do that, and it was really nice. It was a really nice But the thing that I struggled with is I'm very into the world, like I'm very like like I never really looked at religion until now, like me looking to like pursue like God and stuff like that. Like it never really like struck me to do it until now. Some things I struggle with is like I just give too much attention to like grinding in the world, like me wanting to get, I guess, a better job, like me to like do better with like my photo skills. I just random stuff like that. Me getting better at games, which don't really matter, but I need to focus more on stuff that actually builds my own like stuff for me, like like my fitness, which is one reason why I got this. It's actually a main reason why I got my Apple Watch. But things to improve myself and not like, you know, whoa, a beach just flew all around my head or whatever the heck that was. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. But yeah. And also judgment. That's another thing like we were talking about. Also judgment day yesterday. But yeah, so pretty much I was just like laying in my bed, right? I was really like thinking about God, and oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry. So when I did, like, I felt the presence of God while we were at Weekend of the Word. Like all of us, there was probably like, I don't know, maybe like 50 to 100 of us in like the church or something like that. And that sounds like a lot. I don't know. Yeah, around that much. And it was a really nice time. And I went back and prayed with somebody. I didn't know who he was. Originally, I was going to go to the one instructor guy that I was like grouped up with. I was going to ask him to pray, but I prayed with totally different person. They're like, yeah, like at this time, like we're going to have like the back room open, and like whoever wants to go back and pray, you can go back and pray. Like, anything you want to get off your mind or anything on your chest, like just go ahead and pray. Like we highly suggest it. And a lot of people were going back, and I had like that feeling where I was like, I want to really do it, but like I don't want to go back there. And that was just like, I guess like me judging myself for like me being like, okay, 14 minutes. Me being like, I don't know. I guess you can say it was like the devil like getting at me like, don't do it, like it's stupid. But then God was like trying to push me into doing it. And I went back there and prayed, and he was a really nice guy. I didn't really know too much what to tell him, but after we did pray, I felt amazing. And that whole night, like I couldn't not stop about thinking about God. And that's pretty much what happened to me last night. And it felt like last night, it felt like I had a hug with God, and like it really felt like I was hugging God, and I was just smiling. It was such a nice experience, and it was just super nice, and I feel like everybody should really experience that, and which is why people spread the word, why people spread the gospel and whatnot. Like it's very, very good thing. Like it's very sorry, my video is like, ooh, like I just don't know where else to walk. But yeah, so when I did accept Christ into my life, like at Weekend of the Word, which is like a year ago, I didn't really follow through with it. Like it's probably like the first like few days after that is when I like was still thinking about God and whatnot. But I never lived to it. You know what I mean? Not until now, where I kind of renewed like my vows, I guess. Vows. I don't know if that's the correct word. And just said to God, like, you have, or today, July 27, 2025, I truly feel like I gave my life into God's hands, and I trust in God to show me the light and guide me through life. God is my Savior, which was last night. Yeah. But yeah, because I really can see like a bunch of light and darkness in the world, and it's like, one of the notes I wrote on my phone was talk about my coworkers, right? So me, we're working at Wawa. I love working there because of the people, right? It's a stressful environment, but I like working there because of the people, right? I have people my age and whatnot, but a lot of it is like very society work-life culture. Like nobody there, actually, I would say only one person there is religious. Um, but other than that, that's pretty much it. And I did pray last night, like for me to get like a better job and like a better environment and like, like something to do with like maybe like real estate photography or just some kind of like photography job, something that I can like actually, you know, do more in rather than just working at Wawa. Just like, cause I'm not going to get anywhere with that. Cause business with my wedding photography stuff has been kind of slow. So that's why I'm like, I want to get like a better, at least I want to get a better full-time job at least. So, and hey, if my YouTube were to ever like do pretty well, then I would love to pursue that too. But which right now I do actually also have a gaming channel, which I'm not really gonna talk about. It's got 7.6 thousand subscribers, which I want to keep that completely separate from like my personal channel. So yeah, that channel, like in the beginning, I really liked doing it. Like I was actually I was really passionate for it. But now I just don't really like playing video games as much. I kind of like want to explore the world and like, create more like actual connections like IRL and like do actual stuff, rather than just sitting in a room editing videos, like doing whatever the heck. Like I just don't really find it that fun anymore, And it also comes down to idolizing it, to playing like these games. I was about to list the game that I play. Playing these games because I didn't want to give it away my channel. Playing these games that you like get like addicted to, and then it's like, but what are you doing it for? For me, I was doing it to, it was for fun, but it was also for content as well. But now I kind of do like documentary kind of videos, and have like an editor to do them and whatnot. And it's not really too much work on my part anymore as they used to be. But I still enjoy doing it. I kind of like more lately I've been wanting to do it as like like seeing it as a job, so I've been like kind of investing a bit more money into it, um, like with hiring like editors and whatnot. But yeah, so yeah. But with this, I feel a lot more personal, and I can just talk about anything, you know. But for like that channel, like the gaming channel, it's just restricted on strictly gaming, you know. And again, I just don't have too much of a passion for it anymore. Like, of course, as a kid growing up, like you want to become like a YouTuber, you know? But now I just don't really find that need anymore, you know? Like, I feel like me doing like weddings, even, like, I feel a lot more happier doing something like that, having fun with people, having like that connectivity, having that like actual experience rather than doing it online and whatnot. Like, I feel like technology has been degrading us in that kind of way. And hey, I mean, I'm not saying it's about, like, I've been abusing it, you know? I've always been living under, you know, technology, you know? I used to be a huge, you know, console slash or Xbox kid, you know, playing the Wii, playing Nintendo games, playing, you know, now having a PC for 5 years. Like, it's all stuff I've been constantly doing, you know? And you can get really, really stuck up in that world. 100%. There's so much to do. There's so much to get like stuck into. It's so easy. It's so easy. But yeah, I definitely got more talking about like my kind of life rather than talking about the actual video topic. And I bet the title of the thumbnail, I'm not 100% on what it is. I think it's going to be like how it feels to accept God, or how it feels to accept something like that. And then like maybe like about me, you know, like maybe like the two dots and then like about me, something like that, or like a slash about me, something like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna look back at my phone and see what I kind of missed. I there's a few things I mentioned here because like I didn't really want to just go off the bat, you know. I wish I did for a little bit, but then I was like, you know what was it? What did I write about next? Talk about why you did it. I think I basically like summed this up with like the gaming stuff and like how choosing, you know, forever eternity or forever like life with God is something that you would feel so much more happier doing, and also just happier as a person too. Like, it's not just about, this lifestyle isn't just about, you know, for the afterlife, but it's also for you growing as a person, you becoming more connected with God, you becoming more happy as a person, you becoming more, you know, which actually being happy as a person isn't necessarily what's going to happen always. Like, yes, you will become more happier, but you're not going to, like, it's a challenging thing. You becoming like a Christian and like becoming closer with God, it's a very challenging thing. You're going to have to discipline yourself a lot. So I'm like, I'm still learning. Like, hey, I literally just like, I just, you know, accepted God last night. I just, you know, this is all new to me. But what's different with this time with me accepting God is I'm actually going to live by it and like, or at least try my best to live by it. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's sinned. Everybody's, you know, everybody's very similar in that kind of aspect. And yeah, I just realized probably like more than 90% of this video, I have not really looked at the camera. I've just been looking like off, doing whatever the heck. But yeah, yeah. Actually, I think now is a good time for us to light up Original Backwoods. Listen, I never smoked like a vape. Yeah, I never smoked a vape. I've never done stuff I'm not like addicted like to nicotine, but it's a nice conversational thing. It really is. It really is a nice conversational thing. And that's why I'm about to light one up, especially with friends. Okay, so the one friend group I have, they're kind of like, they smoke like, you know, like nicotine, weed. I used to smoke weed. I used to smoke weed in high school, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's temporary pleasure. It's not worth it. But like ultimately, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Also, in 40 minutes, I have to go to a young adults, a thing with my friend. It's like a home group thing. But he said, he kind of like, he's like, if you can't like make it, then it's totally fine. Because I told him about me recording this video, which I'm actually gonna stop the video for like a second because I do want to get this lit up, but I also want to get like some water from my bag. So yeah. What are we at? What are we at? Where are we at right now? 25 minutes. Wow. All right. But yeah, so be right back. One thing I do need to clear up. I don't smoke these to get a buzz. Yeah, it can be like kind of nice, but like I don't really inhale these, really. You're not supposed to. Also, do not smoke if you are under the age of 21, okay? This is controlled in a safe and, you know, nice environment. So it is I'm very safe, okay, YouTube. I don't know if they limit your videos to do this, but they might, which is fine because I'm not gonna make any money off this video. This is like my second video. I'm not gonna, you know. But yeah, this is backwood, right? An original backwood, because I don't like the taste of flavored cigarillos. I really don't. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's weird, but the problem is like these are harder to smoke because like they're like a bit more looser compared to like Dutch Masters, which I like smoking. Those are tightly packed. Same with Al Capones. Those are nice too. They're smaller, but they're nice. I kind of like only inhale them to like my lung, or not my lungs. I don't inhale it to my lungs. I don't do that. I hate doing that if I ever do. I used to do that with like weed carts, but with these you're not supposed to, and it just feels disgusting if you do. I showed in my last video, when I went to Sweden, I did actually try a cigarette for the first time in Sweden, and I didn't like it. I didn't like inhaling. That reminded me of weed too much. I really did not like it. And plus, it was so much of a buzz. I didn't really enjoy it that much, if I'm being honest. But yeah, these, sorry, that's kind of disgusting. You're just like spitting on the ground. But these, I only inhale them to my throat, pretty much. And I just blow it back out. I never keep on going down. Like, I only do it to my throat. Just to feel like a little something, but not really much. Like I would say 90% of the time, I never feel a buzz. Like, I just never do. It's a nice conversational thing. Like, if I'm like with friends, it's a nice thing to do with them. But other than that, don't need it. Like, it's not really. But I also want to do this to like, for like a get to know me video, which is nice. I also look at it as like a celebrational thing, you know, like a reward thing. Like if you, let's say I booked this amount of weddings. Like, let's say I booked like my 10th wedding, or I booked my 100th wedding. That's a good celebrational thing, you know? Like, that's nice. Or let's say you're just doing good life, you know? Maybe smoke a little cigarillo, you know? Maybe a little cigar. Maybe you're in Japan. Maybe you're in, you know, somewhere like that. Maybe next year at my friend's, my friend's, James's, my best friend, James's bachelor party, which I got to plan. Of course, that'll be a very nice chill time, and he wants to as well. He's like, yeah, that'll be really nice chill time to like maybe smoke some cigars, you know, maybe get a couple of drinks. Like, that'll be nice, like a nice little chill time. We're gonna be doing it in the mountains. I'm pretty much planning like the whole thing, with the help of our friend Evan. He's also in the bachelor party. But since I'm the best man, I have to do like most of the planning, which I don't mind. Like, hey, I'm a wedding photographer. I know like these kind of things. Like I'm excited. I'm excited for this wedding to happen, you know? This is actually smoking better than I thought. It actually has a very nice ring around it. I don't know if it's showing too on the camera, but yeah. I think if YouTube takes my video down, or I don't know. I don't know if this is allow. No, you can. Because I've seen, okay, so one person I watch is Small Brain American, and sorry, the testimony, the whatever it was before, like me talking about like how I got saved and stuff like that is kind of over. Now I'm just talking about myself for like my first like get to know me video. So this second half, how far are we? Oh wait, so we're like 30 minutes in I think now. I started a new video, so we're 30 minutes in now. And pretty much, hold on. Again, I have not felt a buzz or anything. It's just like a nice conversational thing. But pretty much, what was I saying? What was I saying? When we used to get like that, when like me and my friends used to get like that, we would say something and be like, wait, what was I saying? What was I saying? Like, oh, cart brain. Because when we used to smoke weed carts. Because, oh, also brain fog. Brain fog in the morning was terrible. Like, I did it during high school, so like there wasn't too much. Like, it's not like I was being like very lazy. I didn't really have much to do. I did have a job. I was working at Wawa, but like other than that, I didn't really have anything to do. Like I was kind of just like, you know, going home, working, and maybe just like also another thing, I never smoked during the day. I always smoked at night. I never had a need or want to do it during the day. Like I never wanted to do that. I just felt, because the thing is, it gets me tired. It helps me fall asleep, and that's a big reason why I did it. And also at the time it was to get high, but it was just a nice thing to do at night. I only did it at night. Like once everything was finished with the day, I would do it at night. But yeah, so I look forward to definitely making more videos like this, you know, more personal stuff, you know, not put those videos on my phone anymore, kind of like upload them to YouTube, more of like a documentary thing kind of about my life and, you know, stuff like that. I would love to have a community for just like my channel. I would love to do that. You know, people that actually accept you, people that actually, you know, are followers of Christ as well. If you are, if you're not, it's okay too. It's you know, hey, I wasn't for the longest time. Like there's no shame in it. There really isn't. And yeah. If there are negative comments, you know, like this goes by anybody, for like, you know, if somebody says something about like the way you look, whatever the heck, they're the ones that are in the wrong. Like they're, you know. Look at me talking all my wisdom. I'm not really smart, okay? I'm not book smart. I'm socially smart though. I'm social smart. But oh, what I wanted to talk about, okay, I just completely changed topic. I was talking about something and now I just completely forgot because I want to talk about a better topic. So when I was with my coworkers, first off, I love my coworkers. They're amazing. Like we have similarities with like similar interests and stuff like that. I know I talk too fast. Sorry. Gotta get used to it though. Gotta get used to it. I love my work friends because we have a lot of similarities. One thing, me and my one friend, we were like, type shit. It's the first time you hear me curse. But we were like, yeah, type shit. Besides my last video, the Sweden video. But, and also again, we're not all perfect. Even though I accepted I gave my life into Christ's hands, not everybody's perfect. And you are going to feel guilt. Like if you do, like for cursing, I'm not going to lie, I don't really feel guilt. But my friend, like James, yesterday, he's like, how do you think God would feel if you were in the same room as him, like the same room as Jesus, and you just start cursing? You think he would like that? No, of course not. But yeah, he's like, even if you're joking, like, you think he would like that? No. My thing went out, but oh well. I'll light it when I'm done yapping. And yeah, so we went on like this little like road trip to wherever the heck. And one thing I noticed was how much like negative, not negative energy, but yeah, I guess you could call it that, or like, you know, that kind of like the Satanism kind of vibe to it. Like I felt that in like the car, because like all of them, they're like not really religious. This is a different person I'm talking about. Like there's like, it's like my three other coworkers. We just went like a little road trip. Again, like I love hanging out with them, but and like it's fine if like they're not religious. Like I nothing against them. Like I don't judge them at all. Like it's completely fine. And yeah, like there's no like I'm not I'm not judging. I just want to make that completely clear. You know, like I love my coworkers; they're great. But yeah, so they would always just be cursing, like talking about like some other coworkers in like a bad way, and that kind of like got to me a bit. Cause like yeah, I would like chime in a bit and be like, you know, joke, haha, but like yeah, that's just, to some extent you have to feel bad for like the other person, like the person you're talking about. Like it sucks. Like how would you feel if someone's like, if you're like, oh, this person does terrible at their job, like they suck, like blah blah blah. But if they try to help, they try to like do their job, and also especially if like they're a manager and like some people are like doing whatever the heck, and like they try their best to help, but like they're a manager, they have other stuff they're supposed to do, and then it's like it's a whole thing. With my one coworker, but like him, the person we're talking about, I I actually really like him as a person. Like he's a great guy. We have very similar interests. We're kind of like nerds, you know, that like kind of like gamer kind of nerd kind of style. And yeah, it's just like it's just different when you hang out with like those people who speak badly and who speak just like all these different things compared to like if I'm with my best friend, or if I'm speaking with people with like the youth group, and they that's nothing but love, you know? Like, yeah, sure, you can joke around here and there, maybe you make some, like, weird jokes, but, like, we're obviously joking, but, like, we're also, like, we don't mean it in, like, any bad way, you know? Which is what I love about, you know, connecting with other Christians. I was gonna say, like, religious people, but I guess Christians is what I'll refer to for now. I mean, I like connecting with everybody, you know? Like that's something I always wanted to do. Like just like go out in the world and like connect more. Like I really want to travel to like different parts of like Europe and Asia. Quite frankly, I actually want to go to China. I feel like that'd be really nice. And I said to like my friend James, like how would that be with like connecting with God if I'm like in Japan? He's like, well, it's in you. Like it's not like yeah, sure, going to a church would help, you know, like him being there and stuff like that, and like you like praising his name, but like you don't have to do, like he's always with you, you know, like no matter what, um, which is pretty powerful. And you know, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to like living out my new life, you know. And James and his girlfriend Amber, which are about to get married next year, they're engaged. Um, they're both getting baptized on this Saturday, and I'm thinking about doing it too. James is like, yeah, you should definitely think about it, you know? It's like, no pressure, but like, you should think about it, you know? And I quite, like, pretty much really agreed with that, you know? What time is it? It's already 6:35. No, Siri, do not answer me. Nope. Okay. All right, Siri, thanks. Thanks, Siri. Um, I'm getting I need water. Sorry. I don't know why I'm sorry for her. But yeah, so a thing I realized is they do see God. Going back to my coworkers, I forget what I was saying. I don't know why I keep on forgetting stuff, but they do. Also, this is all tobacco. There's no weed in it. I don't smoke weed. I don't do that anymore. I took a huge break from weed. Like the last time I smoked weed was December of 2023. It was really Christmas, and I haven't smoked until the whole year, and then I first smoked again. It was when I went to like a little coworkers trip. We went to, it was like 9 of us. We went to like the beach. I got a little beach house for like 2 days. It was super nice. And I hit my friend, or my one coworker's blunt, and I did it for the first time. It was, what, it was like 2 months ago, I think it was. So yeah, it was like a year and a half without smoking. It was pretty nice. Really nice. I definitely prefer that. But I'm not really big into drinking either. Drinking's not really my thing. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really big on it either. But of course in Sweden I had a few drinks with the boys, but that's pretty much it. I'm not really too big on that. I'm a very lightweight person. I'm a very lightweight with weed, very lightweight with alcohol. I guess nicotine too. I don't know. I don't really, again, like I don't really feel a buzz, so I don't really know my, levels of what's it called? But yeah, so, oh yeah, what I noticed was, so our one friend, right, he's religious, like he's a Christian, and he's never touched anything, like smoked anything, he's never drank, he's never done any of that stuff. And when we were all at the pool at the beach house, we were all kind of like smoking, right? I brought some Al Capone cigarillos, and I was smoking some of them with my coworkers, just always handing them out. I don't care, like I'm not like, oh, don't touch that, like, oh, don't, that's mine. Like I don't care, like it's meant to be enjoyed with everybody else. That's why I like doing it. It's a nice gathering thing. Like I really like I'm just that kind of a person where I'm like not like selfish, you know what I mean? You do it for the experience with other people. I'm gonna start walking. Just gets my mind thinking, kind of like when you play Minecraft and you just start jumping around. You start like doing like the auto jump, and you're just like hopping around, just like having like nice conversational thing with like your friend. That's what I think of walking, That's why I can compare it to the best if you play Minecraft. But yeah, so we were all at the pool, and we were all smoking on the one side, and our friend, our coworker, I'm not really naming names because I don't know if they like, want to be mentioned. Not that they'll probably see this not that they'll really see this video, but I'm just saying. He went to the other side of the pool because we were all smoking on the one side, and he's like, oh, nasty. He's like, just like, joking. Like, how like you like go by people that are like smoking cigarettes like on the street or somewhere, and some people are they can be like obnoxious. They can be just like, just like cough like when they're like going past them. That's kind of like what he did. He's a super sweet and like nice guy, so he didn't do it out of like out of he wasn't like being rude. He was just like it's just like that kind of like joking way. But our one coworker that like rolled it, the blunt, or not the blunt, sorry, not the blunt. This wasn't during the blunt, but this was another time, and we were all just smoking whatever. But he pretty much said like, I would never like let him hit it because God would like strike me down, or like he would, whatever the heck he said. And I'm like, huh, that's interesting. Like he actually, like him and like some other people, they're like they, how you say like, oh my God, you just say that out of like pure instinct. It's because it must be for a reason, right? And hearing them say that, I'm like, huh. See, it pretty much like everybody is known to it. Like everybody has that, I mean, especially if you do have it, it's awesome because, he is there, but you're just kind of choosing not to, be with him. This keeps on dying. And it's meant to be enjoyed. It's meant to be smoked. It's meant to be smoked slowly. So that's why. But I don't know which way to go. Let's go this way. But yeah, so that was nice knowing that because like, okay, now I feel like I'm talking loud because it's now like open, like whatever the heck. So yeah. He's like, I would never let that poor soul smoke. like, you know, like give in to like peer pressure, like, and like, yeah, like if he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't want to do it, you know? Like if God doesn't want that for him, then he doesn't want that for him, you know? Like he might get paranoid, anxious. That's what happened to me. That's what happened to me when I like was like nearing the end of quitting weed. Like I did not want to do it whatsoever. Or sorry, I was still doing it, but I was getting paranoid, I was getting anxiety, I was getting all these feelings, and it was terrible, you know? It wasn't how it felt for the first year or so. Like it was nothing like that anymore. And I took that as like the way of like God saying to me, like, you need to stop now. Otherwise it's gonna get much, much worse. And yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. Let's see, what else can I talk about? I don't know. That actually might be it for this video. Maybe, possibly. Hold up. Chain smoking, no. No. Not chain smoking. But yeah. If I'm being honest, it's weird. I had so much anxiety in high school because I was going through like a few things. I was going through like a relationship thing, which by the way, I haven't dated anybody since 8th grade, but there was this whole thing, which maybe I'll talk in like a different video, maybe, I don't know. I think that's part of the reason why I got anxiety. And it's also probably because of the weed too, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably also because of the weed. All right, I don't really wanna walk that way because it's all like grass. I think I'd rather walk this way because, oh dude, one time it was like, I came out here during sunset, like I went to the same exact spot, like the little like water spot, and it started getting dark quick. I knew it was getting dark, but I didn't realize how quick it was gonna get dark. And it literally got like pitch black, and I was like I was literally running through the woods, and I was like, dude, it felt like there was like kind of like demons around me, and it was kind of scary. I knew I was fine, right? Like I knew I was fine, but like mentally I was like, dude, I need to start running. But yeah. What was I saying? Of course, again, what was I saying? Yeah, I really am making these videos to like see myself grow, and like, that's also the reason why I started doing like my one gaming channel. See, that's all like high grass too. All right, let me go through that. I'm just gonna go this way. Because I wanted to see myself like progress, like as like a gamer, and like see myself grow and stuff like that. And also create like a brand, create like a community, and that's why I really wanted to do it. But this is much more personable, and I can just speak my mind, and it's really nice, you know? Hold on, I gotta get the strong lighting again. Ironically enough, one person I watch is Jacob Jones, or Jacob Effin Jones, because he just has his own like style, his own like character, and it's fun. Like it's nice. Like it's kind of like comforting. Some people like hate on him, like, you know, like day drinking in the park at 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. Like it's a silly video idea, but it's like, you know, it's cool for people to watch. Like, now he usually does like cigarette reviews and stuff like that, which again, I don't smoke cigarettes, but like, it's just kind of cool watching it, I guess. I don't know. I only watch him sometimes. I don't really watch him too much. Okay, this one out. One person that I really do like watching is, I mentioned him in this video already, I think. His name's Small Brain American. He's a traveling YouTuber, and he has like funny captions. Like whenever he goes to like Japan or somewhere where like they don't speak English, he has captions where it's like if he's in like, I don't know, like Hiroshima, he would make like Hiroshima jokes, like them saying something like messed up. like the people talking, like the Japanese people or whatever it is. And he would say just like, it's just like random stuff. And it's like, oh yeah, give him like, don't give him any, I don't know, it's just something random, like, oh, don't give him any sugar in his coffee. He bombed us or something like that. I don't know, just something like kind of messed up. And yeah, and he has his own like funny like personality, and it's actually pretty funny to watch. But yeah, he just goes to like everywhere. He just goes to like so many countries and just like experiences like what the cultures are like and stuff like that. And that's definitely what I want to do. I mean, the main problem with that is like money, like me spending money and stuff like that. Because if I'm being honest, which I did pray on, a big reason why I do want to like get another job and like better paying job and stuff like that. Yes, it's also one is to better my skills for like photography and stuff like that. And like if it's also to like create connections and to also yeah, look at this little area here. Nice little area. But it's also to like you know, sorry. So that I can actually be like financially stable and like have like a nice income and, you know, buy good foods for myself and buy you know, like live comfortably. And just grow as a person. And I really want to travel too. And it's something that I've always been wanting to do. And it's something I did, you know, this year. This year, I feel it's a pretty good year so far. Wonder how many times in this video I say Yeah, look at all these. Got the Apple Watch. Oh, a subscription was canceled. Awesome. I was paying for this one subscription that I bought like this one game thing on, and I totally forgot I was even paying for a subscription for, because I got it for like a cheaper price, and then, yeah. But it just got canceled, so good. I was paying like, I think I paid like 30 or 40 bucks in total for something I meant to cancel a while ago, but I just never did. You know what's a scam? Adobe, like Photoshop and stuff like that. So it's crazy how much like companies like get you with like your money and stuff like that. It really is. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I need some water. My camera's actually about to die. So I think it's a good time to wrap up this video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed learning a bit more about me and, you know, just having a bit more of a, you know, just connecting more, you know, with me. Just, you know, learning more about me, you know, learning more about me, you know. I don't know. And yeah, just let me know what kind of video I should do next, because again, this channel was kind of mainly created on just like personal stuff and like me like traveling, mainly traveling. Like I think I'm going to Japan next year with my friend, and I'm probably gonna vlog that. And yeah, when I was in Sweden, I actually felt kind of like I didn't like do this in public. I kind of did it like I didn't really record like this in public, like, you know, so with like people around. I mean, there's no people around right now, but like I didn't really record like that because I felt kind of weird doing that. I felt like I was like invading like their space. Well, there's some kids over there, man. Oh man. Oh, we're at 3%. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you know, again, I hope you maybe learn something from us, and, you know, learn more about me, and, you know, I look forward to the many videos to come. To, you know, maybe the one person that's watching this, you know, or maybe 2 people. I don't know. Probably 2 people. Maybe 3 people. But yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for listening. If you guys are listening right now, I highly doubt there's really anybody listening, but thank you for listening. Bye-bye.